Welcome to Midnight Romance Stories. What if the most feared mafia boss in the country suddenly announced that you were his wife? What if the cold-hearted man everyone feared protected only one person? A simple province girl? And what if the shocking secret behind their marriage could destroy everything they built together? Stay until the final chapter because a secret from the mafia boss's past will be revealed, one that changes their love story forever. Tonight's emotional romance audiobook is called My Mafia Boss Husband Who Fell for Me, a Province Girl. A heart-pounding mafia romance filled with jealousy, sweet moments, emotional hugs, unexpected kisses, funny situations, hidden secrets, and a love story that proves even the coldest heart can learn to love. So grab your earphones, relax, and let tonight's unforgettable romance begin. Chapter 1, The Province Girl. 21-year-old Ava Santos lived in a small province surrounded by rice fields and mountains. She worked hard every day helping her grandmother. Life was simple. Peaceful. Until one terrible afternoon. A black luxury SUV stopped in front of her house. Men wearing expensive suits stepped out. Then came a tall man. Powerful. Dangerous. Handsome. Mafia boss Matteo de Luca. And the first thing he said shocked everyone. "You're coming with me." Ava nearly dropped her basket. What? Honestly. Things only got crazier from there. Chapter 2, The Unexpected Marriage. Inside Matteo's mansion, Ava finally learned the truth. Years ago, her father saved Matteo's life. Before dying, he asked Matteo to protect his daughter if anything happened. Now dangerous enemies were searching for Ava. The only way to keep her safe? Marriage. Ava nearly fainted. Marriage. Matteo nodded. Temporary. Unfortunately. His serious expression made everything sound even scarier. Chapter 3, The Mafia Mansion Disaster. Ava struggled adjusting to mansion life. One morning she accidentally used a priceless antique vase as an umbrella stand. The staff nearly screamed. Later she tried cooking. The kitchen almost exploded. Even Matteo couldn't stop laughing. "You are the most dangerous person in this mansion." Ava crossed her arms. "At least I'm not a mafia boss." Honestly. That was the first time Matteo smiled all week. Chapter 4, The Jealous Woman. Not everyone welcomed Ava. Especially Isabella. A glamorous woman who secretly wanted Matteo for herself. One evening during a party, Isabella mocked Ava's province background. The room became uncomfortable. Before Ava could respond, Matteo stood beside her. Then wrapped an arm around her waist. "My wife deserves respect." The room became silent. Ava's heart started racing. And honestly, so did Matteo's. Chapter 5, The Midnight Conversation. One sleepless night, Ava found Matteo sitting alone on the balcony. For hours they talked. About dreams. Family. Fear. And loneliness. Ava discovered the feared mafia boss wasn't heartless. He was simply carrying years of pain. Before leaving, Matteo gently placed his jacket around her shoulders. The gesture felt surprisingly sweet. And dangerous. Because Ava was slowly falling for him. Chapter 6, The Rainy Night Hug. Days later, Ava received heartbreaking news. Her grandmother had become seriously ill. She broke down crying. Without hesitation, Matteo rushed to her side. Then something unexpected happened. The feared mafia boss hugged her. Tightly. Warmly. Protectively. For several quiet moments, Ava forgot everything else. And honestly, Matteo never wanted to let go. Chapter 7, The Accidental Kiss. One evening, Ava slipped near the mansion pool. Matteo caught her instantly. Unfortunately, both lost balance. They fell together. Splash. Water everywhere. When they surfaced, their faces were inches apart. Neither moved. Neither spoke. Then suddenly, their lips touched. A brief, unexpected, perfect kiss. Ava turned bright red. Matteo looked equally shocked. Chapter 8, The Secret Enemy. Remember the mystery from the beginning? The reason Ava was in danger? The truth was terrifying. A powerful mafia rival wanted revenge against Matteo. And Ava had become the target. For the first time, Matteo felt genuine fear. Not for himself. For her. Because somewhere along the way, the marriage stopped being fake. Chapter 9, The Confession. After defeating his enemies, Matteo finally found Ava waiting on the mansion rooftop. Moonlight illuminated the city. For several seconds, neither spoke. Then Matteo stepped closer. Ava. I promise to protect you. His voice softened. But somewhere along the way, you became my reason for living. Ava's eyes filled with tears. Then she smiled. And kissed him first. Chapter 10, The Mafia Boss's True Wife. Months later, the temporary marriage contract officially expired. Ava prepared to leave. She believed Matteo deserved someone stronger. Someone better. Before she reached the door, Matteo stopped her. Then placed a small ring in her hand. No more contracts. No more pretending. No more temporary. Ava's eyes widened. Stay. Not as my responsibility. Not as my protection. But as my wife. The real one. Tears filled her eyes. Then she ran into his arms. And beneath a sky filled with stars, the mafia boss finally got the one thing power could never buy. True love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to Midnight Romance Stories. If this mafia romance made you smile, laugh, cry, or believe in true love, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment below. If a powerful mafia boss offered to protect you forever, would you say yes or no? Yes. Broken heart no. And what was your favorite moment?
Yes.
The rainy night hug.
Mwah.
The pool kiss.
Bling bling.
The final proposal. Until next time. Sweet dreams, and see you in the next Midnight Romance story.